Welcome back, everyone. In this lecture, we're going to be talking about interest. So here's what interest is. It's the money that borrowers pay back to the lender for the lender lending them the money. So think of it as a borrower's way of saying thanks to the lender for providing them with that money. So they're ultimately two different kinds of interest. So the first one is called simple interest, and this is linear. So this is a linear form of interest where the interest increases in proportion to the original principal. So if you see this formula, it has the amount equals the principal. So that's the initial amount you paid times 1 plus the rate times the duration of that interest. And the next kind is called compound interest. And in this form of interest, the interest increases exponentially. And as you can tell by the formula, it varies based on how frequently you pay. So this n is representative of how frequently you pay in a given period of time. So usually that given period of time is 1 year. So if n were to equal 2, that means that you're paying your interest semi-annually. And if n were to equal 12, that means you're paying your interest on a monthly basis. And yeah, just like that. So the formula here is the amount equals the principal times 1 plus the interest rate over the number of times you're paying in a given period to the power of the number of times you're paying in a given period times the total time that you've had the interest. So the interest period. So here's a visual representation. So as you can see, compound interest is blue and it looks exponential. And simple interest, it's a line, which is what I explained in the previous slide. So now let's talk about risk and how it's associated with interest. So risk is the uncertainty of danger in a situation. That's its general definition. So in our case, it's the uncertainty of whether or not you're going to get your money back after lending it to someone. So here's how risk is associated with interest. So the higher the risk, the higher the interest, and vice versa. So interest and risk are positively correlated. And that's it for this lecture. Thank you guys for tuning in. I'll see you in the next one.